Greetings, greetings, greetings. You're now tuned in to Soulful King, who long has a dream, who has a mission I will achieve. I'm here to raise the energy, the frequency, and the vibrations of the collective. With that being said, you have now entered a sacred space of love and light. If someone's using my information or my pictures, it is not me, all right? Use your discernment. I'm only doing collective readings. I don't do personal readings, all right? I love you guys so much. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. You are family now. Hit notification bell. Make sure you hit the all so that you can see everything that I do post. If you're a returning viewer, I love you so much. What's good, family? All right. I love you guys so much. I am so grateful and I am honored to be the divine oracle messenger for myself and for others. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for all the subscribes. As you continue to like, share, and comment, it allows the algorithm of the channel to help my channel flow through so others can see. Also, it allows me to know that you guys are receiving these messages, okay? So that we can interact with each other. And you will know, most of the time I'm going to heart or like what you're saying. I don't comment on purpose because I just try to do things different, you know? I don't want to comment and then someone else comment with my name and you guys are not paying attention and then thinking it's me. And that's why I say use your discernment. So I just choose not to comment. So if someone comment, you know it's not me because I don't comment. So I'm always trying to be ahead of the game. So everything that person usually think about doing, deceiving, I'm thinking about it too. So I can find a way, like they say, think like the cop or robber. That could be a download for someone. You need to think on with both sides of the coin, okay? Think like the cop and the robber. Think about how somebody would deceive you, okay? Or put yourself in a position of if you had the energy to deceive, what would you do? Even you like, oh, I would never deceive someone. Okay, well, just muster up the thoughts of being deceptive. What would that look like? All right, now muster up the thought of you being the person that you already are, that you choose not to be deceptive. Okay, so now when people usually trying to run game or someone's trying to get over on you, it really don't work because you already thought of what it would be like. That could be for someone, but that's what I do. Most of the times, because I hear what other people go through, and then I started seeing it happen to me, that's what made me start doing things differently. I stopped doing personal readings for that reason because I started getting comments, people saying like, "Oh, are you doing fraud?" And I'm like, "No, I don't do fraud." And at the time that someone else was using my information, my phone was broken. It wasn't even working. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, how am I even doing readings and my phone is broken? It doesn't work. But someone was using my name. They was going underneath my comments under all my friends and stuff like that, going on their pages saying they felt something in their spirit, and I'm like, it's life. It happens. It happens. It's life. You know. I had one person who followed me and I followed her back, and three other pages that looked like her followed me. How when I just followed this lady, we just talked to each other. The other three pages ain't nothing but knockoffs of her. All right. So this can be for someone. You are the original. Okay. Don't worry about that. You the original. Don't pay attention to people mocking you because the truth always get revealed. You know, your story is different. Okay, your gifts are different. And there's nothing wrong with being inspired. But when someone's literally trying to embody your whole energy, it's a copycat. All right? So whoever that download was for, continue to be amazing. Okay, continue to move strategically. Okay? You're very wise. I'm getting that Seven of Cups. You're very wise. You're very analytical. Okay? You could someone trying to figure out which way you should go with things, which way you should do things so that you can continue to stand out. It's your niche anyways. A million people could be doing hair, but anybody gonna do it like you. No one's gonna come with the energy that you come with. Okay? I said that in one of my other readings if you go watch. I probably had on the same shirt. Alright? I think that reading was like 20 minutes long. But maybe the same person is watching this video too. And if you're not and you're just receiving this information, listen, you the best. You the best at what you do. You the greatest. You the goat at what you do. I don't like calling people goats. You the goat at what you do. Greatest of all time, but still paralyzing the tongue, calling people goats. I'm not no damn goat. I don't like it. To each his own. Don't call me no goat. I ain't no goat. You know what goat is? That's children. That's kids. Kids. The word kids mean goat. I'm not no goats because I'm not a kid. Greatest of all time. Someone going through activation. I'm speaking to a shaman, a doctor, a woo lady, a medicine man, a medicine woman, a fairy, a gypsy, a galactic being, a starlight, a star being, a star seed. I'm speaking to you. Don't feel alienated. We family. I'm speaking to you. It's like I'm seeing all this through my vision. I'm seeing it through my third eye. I'm getting a lot of visions. I'm getting a lot of earth. I'm seeing a lot of green in my vision. A lot of earth. Pentacles. Abundance. I hear abundance on the horizon. You transmute energy. So I don't even need these cards. But I like reading energy through cards. I tell people that all the time. Yeah, there's someone, I'm picking up on this energy. You're someone, you don't have to defend yourself. That autonomous Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Swords, I said Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, yeah, you very, go to the beat of your own drum. You know, you're very charismatic. You know, you got the energy, you come and go as you please, but also you're autonomous, yeah. So you got Nine of Wands and Nine of Swords together, and this is all in my eye. Knight, I'm saying 9. I said 9. 9. Okay. So someone can also, the number 9 is a completion itself. I was trying to say Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords, but I ended up saying 9. 9. So this could be also, you're going through a completion, a rebirth, a death, a rebirth. When I see 9, I always think about that completion. I always think about the circle, you know, how you do it, like a swirl, something about a swirl, okay, something about a swirl, that yin and yang, something about a swirl. You know your story. I'm just reading the energy that I'm seeing as I'm daydreaming, what I'm feeling. Something about a swirl. You could be eating ice cream swirl. You could have been doing your hair. Somebody did a swirl, like a curl, a swirl or something in your hair. Something about a swirl. Or also a squirrel. You could be seeing squirrels. Get that nut. Peanuts, I'm talking about peanuts. Get that nut. Or it can also be explicit. PG-13, guys. We could be talking about that too. But I was seeing a squirrel. A harvest. Okay, a very abundant time awaits you. And this is all the energy downloads that I'm receiving. It's 1:21 on the clock that I'm receiving without even reading the cards. You someone that's probably getting ready to start utilizing other gifts. You can also be a reader just like me, and you're gonna start making different videos where you're also giving messages to others without just the cards. All right. I love that too, because people have a misconception about tarot or oracles and don't realize that all it is that you're choosing to channel energy, read energy, and this shows you actually how powerful readers are for someone that can actually, the energy that they feel, they see, that they hear, using all their clairs, getting all that energy, bringing it to one, and then reading it through cards. It's not always easy. You know, sometimes we receive downloads and build conversations and we be like, huh? What? Wait, give me a second. Hold, slow down. You know, so people always looking at it, always devilish, or if you're so connected, why do you need the cards? Y'all, you see me talking and I haven't even read nothing yet. I look down at the cards now, but I'm just saying, I haven't even read the cards and I'm just reading energy. So I'm speaking to someone else that is very, very gifted, and you're a person who receives a lot of downloads, and you also like to give messages. You receive a lot of messages, but you like giving messages. You like talking to others and sharing your wisdom. You like helping others. You may have clients, okay, and you do give them messages through other things than just your cards. You do utilize the elements. You do utilize what you hear, what you see, what you taste, what you smell. You use your senses as well. You know, people do forget that technically we all are gifted. We all are gifted. It's just that some people are more tapped in. Some people are more connected to that frequency, that vibration, to match it, okay? It's not that one person is more divine than you. Some people are just more divinely connected than you are. You're connected to Source. You're connected to the Most High. You're connected to lightness. You just are not vibrating at the same frequency as someone else is. And I'm sure if you're at this page, if you're watching my channel, you're definitely connected. You're just here to get activated or get some clarification. It's almost like I'm just talking, and not once I read a card, but this shows me how I'm obedient to my divine spirit, because this never happened. It's 1:23 on the clock, divine order. At the bottom, you got focus. Okay, you could be someone that's just very, very focused on your energy. You could be someone that's very, very focused on elevating in your life. You could be focused on raising. I'm hearing somebody's trying to focus on raising their psychic gifts. Okay, and that's amazing. But at the bottom deck, you got focus. All right, you're learning how to focus your energy. That energy that you learn how to focus your messages as well. You see how I'm getting a lot of downloads at once, and my words are trying to capture what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing. So you're someone that's learning how to focus. You're becoming more wiser, okay, at focusing. I'm hearing all that white long hair is just giving you wisdom. You're someone that has now mastered focus, discipline. You've mastered this. You've mastered how to transmute energy. You've mastered the energy that's surrounding you. You master how to separate your energy from what you feel, so that you can read that this is not how you feeling, but what you're picking up on. Like, this is amazing. Whoever I'm reading and picking up on, you are powerful. Like you like what I'm doing. There's a difference between me trying to put my opinion on it based on what I feel, compared to me latching on to someone else's energy. And this is what I mean. I am being a prime example of what I'm saying. Well, I have my own energy, my own feelings about stuff, but I'm separating me from what I'm doing. What I'm doing, I'm being used right now. I'm a vessel. Like, this has nothing to do with me and my personal life. I'm literally daydreaming, just talking, picking up on messages. So I know, compared to me reading the cards and going off of what I see, what I feel, taking my time to read the energy. So whoever this is somebody, well, I could just hold a deep conversation with you, and we could talk about a lot of things without any type of cards. You get what I'm saying? Because you're someone who's been throughout. You're someone who wants to express yourself. And you want someone to listen. Okay, you someone who know that you're not alienated, but sometimes you feel that way because you feel that there's no one vibrating on the same frequency as you. There's no one in the same field, same energy. There's no one in this realm, in this portal, in this dimension that understands and overstands exactly who you are, what you're going through. And that's not true. That's not true. Because what I'm seeing here is you the Phoenix rising, transmutation. Like I said, you transmute energy. You're accepting your gifts. You're accepting your role in life. You're accepting this life. You're accepting what you see in your daydreams. You're accepting what you see, the messages that you receive, stargazing. Okay, dream messages. Come also getting a dream catcher. You may need to get a dream catcher. Okay, you could be someone like I'm getting the Asian culture, the Mayans. You could be someone that's connected. To your native culture as well. You like wearing beads, crystals, like you not only costume jewelry but tribal things. Okay. But I'm hearing bonfires. You like bonfires. You may be definitely an islander. Split the deck. Gratitude. You need to be more grateful. Be grateful. Or show more gratitude. You also you may be someone who describes yourself or may sometimes like the joke, like you was Southern Belle. I was getting Southern Belle. Someone who also like Bluebell ice cream. Someone who likes lavender. You need to get you some lavender. It would calm your spirit down a little bit, allow you to relax more and accept this transmutation that you're going through. Accept the energy that you feel. Accept the fact that everything that happened to you, drop that. Accept that everything that's happened to you ever in your life was only for your highest good. Okay? That's the reason why it says focus. Stay focused on where you're going. Do not detour from your goal, your vision, where you're headed. Don't fight against whatever even is going on right now. Accept it, because it's only going to allow you to elevate. It's how you respond to things. That's the reason why it became the Phoenix rising, because it was thrown to the fire. But you need to accept this, or you're someone who's already accepting the fact that everything you went through was only meant to transmute you, transform you into a phoenix rising. Have more fun with your inner child. Enjoy, explore, explore the energy of these different portals and dimensions. Explore the knowledge that you're receiving. Explore your spiritual gifts. Have fun. Play with your spirit team. Talk to your ancestors on your altar outside. Play with your earthly spirits. Sit out in nature with the earthly spirits. We have earthly spirits. We have family members that are here. We have earthly spirits such as the creatures that are here on earth. The trees, the air itself, you know, the sun. This is considered to us the moon, even though they're planetary. They're okay. Okay. Thank you. Correction. I like when spirit correct me. Those are planetary, but your earthly spirits, the things that we deal with on Earth, and I do feel like the planets are still part of Earth because the moon does affect the waves of the Earth. It also affects our emotions and our psychic gifts. Also, the sun helps your psychic gifts as well because it raises the energy within you. It also raises the melanin within you. It's that vitamin D. All right, a lot of people, you get a lot of energy sitting out in the sun. You have more energy. Some people say they feel more tired and beat down. Sometimes that means that you could be overly energized. You've got enough. You got enough vitamin D. You've got, now it's time to chill and relax. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to overheat. You want to get nosebleeds and stuff like that. Heat strokes. So be mindful. Use your discernment about how long you stay outside in nature and connecting with your earthly spirits and fairies, garden gnomes, and things of such. You could be daydreaming and feel like you're going into different portals. You enjoying your divine energy. You playing in this energy. Your frequency, your own vibration makes you feel like the phoenix rising. You actually now enjoying and accepting your life as it is, what it always has been, is actually giving you, I'm hearing, a gateway to rise to that phoenix. It's like you find the passion and the love for whatever you do in life or what you want to do in life is bringing you out of ashes. It's like in the ashes, you accepted who you are. In the ashes, you found out more about thyself. In the ashes, you learned so much, and you used those ashes to build your wings. You use those ashes to become, because what I seen in my third eye, I stopped talking. You use those ashes to rub on your body, like masquerade yourself like a cloak. And as you sat into that cocoon, 1:31 on the clock, like a little butterfly, and finally accept everything about thyself, you finally came out like that butterfly. That was a caterpillar that turned to a butterfly. And you flying now. And you enjoying it, you soaring, and you just having fun. And you soaring. And as you soaring, you still need to focus. You have focus at the bottom. You still need to focus. You need to pay attention to detail. Because the more you elevate and the higher you go, things change, you learn more, you see more. The energetic resistance between you being high vibrational and low vibrational, it becomes more potent for both. Because the higher you go, the lower energy wants you to come back down. Because you're leaving that energy, you're no longer feeding it, but it's always there because it's energy. It can't be created or destroyed. That's why it's that yin and yang, that masculine and feminine. It has to be a balance. There's no way that the world or anything could just be so perfect. It just can't. And I know it's something we want, and we want to, I live in love and light too, but we still gotta live in this reality, There's not everybody's on the same accord, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You could be someone who's very peaceful, loving, caring, purified, the purest sweet soul. It's one that can just say the most rude, disrespectful thing, maybe push you downstairs, want to punch you. It's not going to change who you are on the inside because you're still going to be that sweet, pure, whatnot. but it's gonna do something to you because now you're realizing like, damn, I can't just always be positive. But you hit, just know you push me, I'm gonna push you back. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm such that person too. I guess I'm using myself as an example, being very sweet, high vibrational, very intellectual, love my gifts, but I can't act like I'm just always loving light because naturally by default I am made of divine lightness. So I'm gonna always want to be high vibrational, put the good foot forward, do the right thing, be peaceful, sweethearted. But because of the world we live in and other energies and frequency vibrations that we do deal with on a daily basis or may run into, don't think that I'm that high vibration that if you push me, I'm just gonna say, ancestors handle that. He just punched me. There's certain things they can do and there's certain things that they can't do. And I can't say what they can't do because they can do anything. But I doubt that your ancestors are going to literally be like, I'm so glad that you just let that person punch you down and push you to the ground. You did a great job. It's not how that works. You got to, for somebody, you need to set boundaries between your spirit and your flesh. Because there's only so much that the spirit can do, so much the flesh can do. Your spirit team is just like the Most High. If you say God, Source, your energy itself is going to always meet you halfway. It's never going to do the job for you. That's just like your crystals and stuff. You have to already be in the energy of being high vibrational to match that frequency of high vibrational energy. All right. So you have to already be in the energy of, I know that I'm a high vibrational person. I'm doing the right thing, but I'm going to also have my guard up a little bit because I don't really know who you are, how you're going to react, or what you're going to do to me. Okay? And then that allows you not to be caught off guard because I don't know why I'm getting that energy for somebody. Like I said, I'm using myself as an example, but this can be because someone that's in here, like I said, you are so sweet, you're so pure, you're just high vibrational. You're someone who don't get into trouble. You don't mess with nobody, but I don't mean nobody won't mess with you. People like to test their limits. That's what I'm getting. Like, people like to test their limits. People may want to poke the bear. They always got something slick to say. Like, you probably ignore a lot. You see a lot, you know a lot, you ignore a lot. You prefer to be more in your inner child, playful. Like, you so focused and you accepting your own life, your own truth. You trying to rise from the ashes, you trying to enjoy life. You want to enjoy the high vibrational things of life. You want to enjoy the spiritual gifts, the spiritual life. Not everybody is part of I'm not part of the spiritual community. I don't do communities and cults and things like that. I grew up in a lot of different stuff, spiritual practice, religions and stuff like that, but I don't follow things. So you may be someone who's very free spirited, like you're not into, like, ain't no spiritual community. There's no spiritual community. There's no such thing. People keep saying that, but there's no such thing as a spiritual community because in every religion is spirit there because you are a spirit. So you count as itself first before you start praising whatever deities and energies or calling them in. So we're all spiritual beings before we was religious. People were pagans before they was religions. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I like to say, like, the spiritual community. No such thing as a spiritual community. People are making a community of spiritual people. There's no such thing. Even the people that are religious are still spiritual. Like, they're still spiritual, whether they're religious or not. So everyone's part of the spiritual community. Now, I get it where you're saying the whole high vibrational community that's no longer religious, that is just being spiritually led only. Ain't no community. Because I'm not part of no posse. I'm not part of nothing. I'm here by myself. I love what I do. I grew up learning a lot of things. I did my own research. And I followed my spirit team, my ancestors. Like, you find your own way. And you just realize along your own journey, you run into others that are similar to you. That are into the same things where you don't feel alienated. I can't say that my whole life is completely just like everybody that's watching me, but I can say that for you to be watching me, there's something that spark your interest. You may be into oracles tarot. You may be into receiving messages. You may like the way I deliver messages. You may be learning something. You just got activated. You may just needed someone to hear you out, and I'm being the oracle messenger now Everything that you feel or you ever wanted to say, it's been channeled through me for me to say it out loud for others can hear you. Also that you can also hear yourself and realize like, damn, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. While I'm feeling alienated, it's someone that's just like me from a different part of the world. I could be a different complexion. We could be different gender, but it shows how none of that matters. It's our spirit. I done went to plenty churches growing up. I done been, even now, I done run into other people. We done had many conversations, and it just seems like we saying the same thing. Me and you on the same vibration. You just choose a different route that I'm choosing. But it doesn't mean that I'm better than you better than me. It just shows how we're both spiritual people. It just shows that we're both spiritual. Whatever you practice. If I bang my head against the wall and you may like to stand on rice on your knees, I may be praying and you may be meditating. So whether you bang your head on the wall meditating, I'm standing on rice on my knees praying, I think we both still moving in spirit. You get what I'm saying? Like underneath bamming your head into the wall and underneath standing on rice on my knees, we're still connected to spirit. You're still talking to something higher than yourself, an energy, a source, and I'm still talking to a frequency of vibration, the source, communicating through whatever gift I choose, speaking, singing, crying, close my eyes, go to sleep, stare out in space, hug a tree. You get what I'm saying? So whoever this was for, you are amazing. Allow your spirit to be more flexible. Allow your spirit to roam, guide you, teach you things about yourself, about your ancestry, because your ancestors are in you. You're divinely connected to them. They're in your DNA. So there's certain things that I realized even along my journey when it came down to my shrine, like certain things that I would crave that I know that I don't eat. And I realized it was my ascended masters and my ancestors that are craving these things through me because we are one. I'm made of divine masculine and divine feminine. I'm made up of my mother and my father. And before I was here, he had ascended masters and she had ascended ancestors that they were connected to. So all that what we call Cashapp records, all that is just being passed down to them to get passed down to me. So now I hold the essence, the knowledge, the trauma. I hold the gifts, everything from thy mother and thy father, paternal and maternal side, and it's within me. And I'm keeping my cinemasters and ancestors basically alive here in the physical realm on my shrine, but in the spiritual realm, they're alive through me, by me still breathing, by what I'm doing right now shows how their gifts got passed down to me and how we're all still just connected. It's almost like your ancestors are showing on the outside through you. I like to say that the world is our shrine and we are the ancestors. And that came to me when I seen a gong, Gong. Look at it, it's a gong. Sometimes you may see it in a lot of karate movies and things like martial art movies. They may hit it, ding, or you may see some of the readers hit it, ding, like a little bell, and it sends out a certain wave of frequency that cleanses the energy in the space that you're in. And I seen a cloud one day, and it was in the shape of a gong, and it made me think about going through a portal, going through the threshold. And the only thing that came to me in that moment, I looked around and was like, the world is our shrine. The world is the shrine. That's why they say take care of the world, and we are the ancestors. Here on this shrine, we're walking on the shrine. This is our shrine. To take care of it. And we are the ancestors. And usually when you have a shrine, you take care of your ancestors in the shrine. You cleanse it, you give them the gifts and stuff like that. We have to continue to take care of the earth, cleanse it. The earth cleanses itself too of the low vibrational energy. Keep taking care of it, And we have to work through what we have because we do have elites and hierarchy and things like that. But do the best you can do, all right? I love you so much, and I thank you all for being here. So I'm going to send all your divine energy back to you, love and light. And I'm going to call my divine energy back to me with love and light. Peace, love and light. Namaste. Amen. Ashayo. Ayi. Soulful.